Hi and welcome back. This is part 3 of 5 of Real Estate Market Reports. In this session, we're going to learn how to read and understand real estate market reports from the Greater Boston Association of Realtors, as well as MLSPIN. So we will begin first with the Greater Boston Association of Realtors. I am currently at the website for the Greater Boston Real Estate Board, which is www.gbreb.com. There you will see a link for the Greater Boston Association of Realtors. Let's go ahead and click on it. You will now see the Greater Boston Association of Realtors website. On this website, there are two links that I want you to focus on. One is the local market upstate reports, and the other one's the GBAR regional map. Let us first click on the GBAR regional map. Now, the Greater Boston Association of Realtors regional map shows you all the towns that are covered by the Greater Boston Association of Realtors. As you can see, this covers the Boston metro area. It does not cover the rest of the state of Massachusetts. Local market update reports used to be available for every town across the state, but are now only available for the Boston metro area. Let us go back to the Greater Boston Association of Realtors website, and now we're going to click on Local Market Update Reports. For the Local Market Update Reports for the Greater Boston Association of Realtors, you will find a list of every month for the month of 2016 from January through December 2016. The reason that you'll see all of the months available is this is now January 2017, and all of these reports are now available. We will go ahead and click on the December report. Now, the December report, as all other monthly reports, shows you the monthly housing market stats for all of the towns within the Greater Boston Association of Realtors responsibility. The complete list is available on this page, and we're going for this exercise, use the local market update reports for the town of Randolph. So go ahead and click on Randolph. Now, the local market update report for Randolph, you can see that it provides some very useful information. It's broken down in two parts, single-family homes and condominiums. The bottom of the update shows you what the trend is in median sales price for single-family homes, as well as what the trend is in median sales price for condominiums. Let us go back to single-family homes and focus primarily on the information provided there. For closed sales, we're comparing 2016 with the previous year, which is 2015. You will see that there were 16 closed sales in 2015 at this point, and in 2016 you see an almost 57% increase. It is now at 25. It also provides a year-to-date comparison through December 2015 as well as through December of 2016. Median sales price, which is the next column, increased from $292,500 in 2015 to $320,000 in 2016. The inventory of homes on the market has fallen by almost 24%. From 46 in 2015 to 35 in 2016. Month supply of inventory. In 2015, you had a 1.9 month supply of homes on the market. 2016 is 1.4. This clearly shows that Randolph, in the month of December, and probably all of last year, it was a seller's market. Remember, in the previous discussion, we learned what a seller's market, a normal market, and a buyer's market was. Anything in 0 to 4 months or 0 to 120 days is a seller's market. Days on market until sale, you can see it has decreased from 75 in 2015 to just 40 in 2016. This is important to know in your discussions with real estate agents and when you conduct the ROSI calculations, that your focus now needs to be more on how much more the house could potentially sell for rather than how much less time the house could sell for. Remember, in the seller's market, they're not going to be focused on how much time savings is going to be because houses are selling pretty quickly. Percent of original list price received. What that's telling you is back in 2015, sellers were getting 97.6% of their asking price. This year they're getting 100% of their asking price. So you can see houses are selling for full asking price, and the benefits of home staging here needs to be focused on how much more a home seller could potentially get from the sale of the home when it's properly staged versus an unstaged listing. Finally, just talk briefly about new listings. At this time in 2015, there were 15 new homes on the market. 2016, it was just 9. Pending sales decreased from 21 in 2015 to 17 in 2016. But the two key metrics of information I want you to get out of this report is days on market until sold and percent of original list price received. Again, this shows you clearly that we are in a seller's market in Randolph. Let us now go to MLSPIN. MLSPIN provides us two different types of reports. Under the news section, you will see a link for Market Watch, which is a quarterly market report, and Market Statistics will provide you real-time data for the current month as houses are selling within a particular market. Let us go ahead and click on Market Watch first. Now, the MLSPIN Market Watch report comes out quarterly. Typically comes out around mid-January for the previous quarter, about mid-April for January, February, and March, mid-July for April, May, and June, comes out in mid-October for July, August, and September, and comes out mid-January for October, November, and December. You will see that there's a number of links here, provides quarterly reports going back all the way to 2003. So every quarter from 2003 all the way up to the last quarter of 2016 is available from this website. Quarterly Market Watch reports, what it does is it combines local real estate data with economic forecasts to help identify current and future trends in the real estate market. It is broken down both at the county level as well as the zip code level and shows statistical calculations, forecasts, analysts, and commentary. Let's go ahead and click on the third quarter of 2016 report. Now, the third quarter 2016 Market Watch report, as all other Market Watch reports, starts with a overview of all of the counties that are covered by the state of Massachusetts. We're going to go ahead and scroll down to page 33, which is Plymouth County. In Plymouth County, for the third quarter of 2016, you can see that the median sales price of all homes sold within Plymouth County is $347,500, which is a almost 6% increase from the third quarter of 2015. Average sales price is $408,500, a almost 3% increase from the third quarter of 2015. Percent of original price received, remember this is one of the key metrics you want to get from these reports, showing all homes a 97.1 sales price versus the listing or asking price. Number of homes for sale is 1,839, almost 28% drop from the third quarter of 2015. Number of closed sales is 1,884, almost the same as the third quarter of 2015. Month supply of homes stands at 3.5, almost 37% decrease from the third quarter 2015, and days on market is 66, an almost 20% decrease from the third quarter of 2016. The historical median sales price is also provided for Plymouth County, and it shows you the price of homes throughout the county has been increasing since 2009. But the key pieces of information that you want to get from here is percent of original price received, which is in this case 97.1%, and days on market, which in this case is 66. This is useful information when no other information is available. Remember also that the quarterly market reports are broken down by zip code. So if you're focusing on a particular market area, you need to know what zip code of the town is that you're working in. For this discussion, we're just going to focus on zip code 02066, which is Scituate. Here we're going to see that the median sales price in Scituate for the third quarter of 2016 is $515,000, almost 5% increase from the third quarter of 2015. Percent of original price received is 96.5%, which is it's useful for that particular zip code, but it encompasses all of the towns or all of the properties sold within that zip code, which includes single-family homes, condominiums, and multifamily homes. And just to go on, days on market is 63, almost 18% decline from the third quarter of 2015, and closed sales is 91, which is almost a 16% drop. But the two key metrics of information that you want to get from here is days on market, which is 63, and percent of original price received, which is 96.5. So when you're focused on any county, if you can't get for the zip code that you're working in, then use the metrics for the entire county. So at least it gives you some information to work with. Again, the county is the page previous. And finally, MLSPIN provides market statistics reports. They're always calculated online in real time for sold properties only. It does provide some useful data, but the only thing that it provides that is useful for us is the average number of days on market for properties sold in a given price range. It doesn't separate it out by property type, or it does actually initially for single-family homes, condos, and multifamily homes. For this exercise, we're going to use Randolph, just as a comparison to the local market update reports that we pulled up from the Greater Boston Association of Realtors. So go ahead and scroll on down, click on Randolph. We're going to use the fourth quarter of 2016, and we're going to focus just on single-family homes, and then click on Statistics. Now these are the market statistics for the current month. It's real-time data for properties sold in Randolph. These are single-family homes. Remember the criteria: single-family homes, fourth quarter of 2016, Randolph. You can see it's broken down by price range: 160 to 200,000, 200,000 to 249, 250 to 299, and so on. For this discussion, we're going to use 350 to 399.9. You can see the number of listings is 14. Average days on market is 24. So if I was to use the days on market, I would probably use the information from market statistics for the given price range, and then I would use the quarterly market watch report for the original list price and the final sales price.